Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle.
We honestly can't win. I'm gonna do what I need to do as a person with honesty and integrity. And I did not know that video. No. I understand that video should not be allowed on YouTube, and I had no idea.
Good afternoon, my lovies. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I'm not really sure what this video is about, so I really can't prepare you for anything. We're just going to react to it and see what these two stew nods have to say. Love you.
This is why we need to view videos before we even...
Private it and let it private.
No. No, it wasn't.
Who cares?
It's...
You can delete that. That should not be on there.
I am. Don't worry about it.
Shit. And what's that?
Listen. Oops. Second. This has been the most off day at making content of my goddamn life. And you all were there for my journey. Thank you.
We cannot win for fucking losing. A story about Centralia. Pop, pop. Oh my god, cut the video now.
Right?
What the hell? We can't. This. Yeah, you see watermelons. There's a gill behind me.
No. See, this is about the Pope is.
Yeah, we did today, Pancake. What's up, man?
Weird Wednesday.
We have had it rough today.
It has been so...
Isn't every day a rough day for these two people? Like, is he kidding? It's been a rough day for us. Yeah, but that's because you're a spoiled brat who's used to getting everything he wants and didn't get what he wanted.
Rough.
It's been fun, though.
It has been. Ooh, Hassan. FBI is going crazy over Epstein situation on JRE.
Let's watch it.
Ooh, no. It's Hatch Rogan shit.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, it's like, whatever.
It's like you can't do shit.
So I recorded this on 1.5 because it's just easier to get through it. But I think that graveyard flowers also sped them up because they're insufferable to sit through. So either they're on speed or it's just the video being sped up. But do they seem like they're on something to you guys? Because I'm getting that idea.
I think our ice cream will be firm soon.
Probably.
Oh, look at that AI picture's awesome.
You seem to be having a lot of difficulties tech-wise today. What's going on? I think someone's sending evil spirits or something our way, dude.
Chantal's doing her shit from the jail cell, and she's like, shaka. And she...
Chantal's not in a jail cell of any kind. I know you wish she was, because you know what the inside of a jail cell looks like, don't you, Jason? You sure do.
Sends these evil spirits, and then I go, Jesus Christ has stomped you out. And it's over. So whatever, fuck her.
You blame the aliens? It could be the aliens. Holy shit.
Wow. So that's what the chick from Rocket looks like, huh?
Team Rocket, yeah.
Do you want to know where my male mind immediately goes?
What?
Like I see how her top is a little bit up there. Like the hand goes right under there.
There you go.
Then
You know how to do it.
Then the other one's going...
Did this town glitch?
Jason, nobody wants to know where your creepy male mind goes when you see a woman. And the fact that that's where it goes, I could fit my hand right up her shirt, makes me actually want to vomit. Please don't have conversations like that with your girlfriend because it's really inappropriate whether she agrees with you or not. It's gross.
Out of reality, the vanishing of Dudland. It's from bedtime stories. Guess what? There's not really... Let's see if there's... Let's do a quick...
talking about Eugenia. That's interesting.
Understand talking about Gina?
She needs help.
So if you recognize that she needs help, why does her name come out of your mouth ever? Why don't you guys put your energy into helping her or giving her some uplifting words from God? Maybe that would be helpful. But you two just talk shit about everybody and then call yourself Christians. It's funny.
He's doing it again. Blessed.
He's a good guy, I think, really.
Mysterious doors that can never be opened. It's Scary Cherry. He's not going to have anything dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. Scary Cherry's the way to go.
He's very careful in his shit.
Yeah.
And we got to be very careful in our shit, too. We believe in Google's ways of... their terms of service.
Yeah, it's true, Pancake. We got the Swiffer, and man, it's incredible. The dust is like 90% gone. Nothing.
Yeah.
I did one sweep. I'll be doing that all the time. So
Yep.
we're never gonna have dust like that again. It's like it's watermelon hair. Yeah, you watermelon.
Why you have such horrible hair that goes all over the place, Watermelon?
You don't understand, guys, how her hair is.
Yeah, guys, only they know what it's like to have a long-haired cat. Give me a frickin' break. Cats shed. Don't get a pet if you don't like to deal with their hair, because that's part of the package, you jackass.
It literally sticks to everything. But those Swifter, I told you about those Swifters, man.
You're right.
Wait, you wiped it and it's like damn.
It's done.
Yep.
Shanny, I don't know what a Swifter is, but I know what a Swiffer is, and I think that's what you're trying to say. But you don't clean enough to actually know the names of cleaning products. It's Swiffer, dear.
So fast.
Right?
The pancake knows. He says it's a miracle.
That's true.
I would equate it to a miracle. I couldn't believe my eyes.
It is, right?
It's a miracle for a redneck housewife man like me.
Housewife man.
I'm a housewife man, and I love that.
So you're a housewife man because you clean. That would allude to Shani having a job and you not being the one who's working, so you take care of the house. But she doesn't have a job, so why are you the only one cleaning? Because she can't physically do it? Wonder why.
I was trained for it, you know, because I took care of my mom, so I was like bred for this, to be the housewife man.
Who wouldn't want to be a housewife man?
It's fun, you know, it's a good job.
That's right.
And I love you.
Let's put this on and see what he has to say, shall we?
Amen to the pancakes.
Of our everyday life. They became the name of a popular band. But they are so much more than just a simple, functional object. They enable us to step from one...
Oh my god, honey, it's more doors in a mountainside.
Okay.
Look at that. It's on a mountainside. Like, dude, what the hell is that? Is that like pre-flood or some shit? Look at that. I put this up on the full screen so you can like see the whole thing, because it's like kind of like squashed in lengthwise, because it's like usually like TikToks and stuff. Because I want you to see this, folks.
One space to the next.
Look at the landscape around us and how remote this is.
But what if the space you step into should never be stepped into? What if the doors are there not to be opened, but rather locked up tight? There are some doors out there where this is the case.
Why did that
These
get
are
turned off?
18 mysterious doors
The light.
that can never be opened. Number 18.
Got a bunch of stuff on it.
The Gate of the Gods, Peru. Located near the mystical Lake Titicaca in Peru, the Gate of the Gods is a monumental...
Titicaca, Titicaca, Titicaca. Great control.
Was that a Beavis and Butthead impression? I'm just letting you guys know now, I'm not sitting through the boring shit that they watch, because I have no interest in watching it and no interest in their commentary on it, so I'll be cutting it out.
Dude, there's the freaking big door in the mountainside. Dude. No, I don't think that's AI. I think it's real, man. Those are giant shit, man.
Whatever.
That looks so... No.
The people in the beginning look exactly like the video that they took that's fake underneath the pyramid with the coils.
Probably.
The people move the same. It looks like back rooms. It's AI fake. But cool.
Beavis is the greatest. That's right.
Yes, he is.
I think everyone in our age group has an inner Beavis and Butthead in them. And don't say you don't. You know you do.
I can't wait for...
No, I definitely don't. I was definitely not a Beavis and Butthead fan. It was too stupid for me to wrap my brain around at that time, so I never really got into it. I'd probably find it funny now as an adult, I guess.
the episode where Beavis scores with the blue-haired girl. She likes him a lot, and she's gonna fuck him.
We believe Beavis is going to lose his virginity first.
Yeah, definite. Butthead's a loser. Bad. Gross.
stone doorway etched into the mountainside.
Shannon, I don't think you realize this, but that show's from about 20 years ago, and I don't think it's in filming anymore. So I guess we'll never find out the answer to that bizarre question.
Across this threshold,
That shit looks laser cut as fuck.
Maya's like Daria. Daria was cool.
I hated Daria.
She was moody and cool.
I hated Daria.
Okay.
I thought that show was repugnant.
Hi, Marky.
You found Daria repugnant, but you think that Beavis and Butthead was a great show? Okay. All right, then. Now I know where your taste lies.
That's a temple in Mazatlan, Mexico, where if you clap, a bird sound comes out of the temple. That's amazing and beautiful at the same time. It's like nature and human can interact with each other.
Namaste.
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 That's right.
Namaste.
Dude.
And then you ring a bell.
That door can open to giants, I guarantee it, man.
Giants.
Giants, dude.
You're in the fucking land.
That dude.
You think it.
I know it.
You know it.
and gain immortality, joining the gods on the other side. Some believe the gate is more than a symbolic structure. It's thought to be a portal between our world and another.
Stairway to heaven!
Oh my god.
Heaven! Hi, Jesus. How are you? I love you.
Is that Jesus?
I think that is.
Or it has to be.
You two have to be on something. Of course that's Jesus. Who else would it be? going up to a bright light in the sky and then following this individual, and you're questioning whether it's Jesus or not, and you're not on anything.
I think that's Jesus.
That's got to be Jesus.
I think it's Jesus. It has to be.
La 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 la.
I know, right? Yeah, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, man. Yes. He's showing you the portals.
Like, you're a little too loud, Shan.
Dude,
The doorway is said to connect the physical. It was once part of an ancient system that
What
allowed
portal video do you
civilizations to
refer to, Marky? A portal video. First film portal. Oh. We should look that up at some point. That sounds interesting.
interact with gods or travel between worlds.
Shanny took too many Gabbies today, so she's not going to listen to that suggestion, Rev. Sorry. She's going to stay on this ridiculous video that's probably all made up nonsense, and she's going to believe it all because she's on something.
The shape of the gate and its precise alignment suggest that it may have been built with advanced knowledge of astronomy and sacred geometry, much like the ancient Inca people. Despite its intrigue, the Gate of the Gods remains largely unexplored, drawing researchers and curious might still lie hidden behind the gate. Before we go on, like this...
This is how people can be taken down a line of bullshit. All right? That video is 100% AI bullshit. Okay? Now, is it cool looking? Sure. Could there be doorways that exist that are actual doorways that look like that? Maybe. But I'm telling you, that video is AI bullshit.
That's very possible and a very scary thought, because AI, as much as people think it's so great, I find terrifying. I think that AI is going to get a little bit too much control, and that we're going to be at the bottom end of that fight, because AI is incredible, but at the same time it could be used for very negative things. This video is one of them, because the wrong person can watch this and decide that they're going to go to find that portal, and that portal doesn't exist because it's an AI video. I don't know if it is 100%, but I do agree with Rev that it does look like it.
Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. Nestled deep within the Arctic...
Of course, it's got to be the Norwegians. They would have the consciousness of mind to take all the seeds on Earth and put it in the snow to preserve it. The Vikings. Pretty smart folks.
That's because that's all they know in their culture is basically to, like, pillage everything.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Because they're Vikings.
They're Vikings. They must.
No, that's a joke. Sorry. We're not supposed to do that anymore.
Yeah, I guess not.
Archipelago of Svalbard, Norway.
Shanny doesn't care if you can do that or not anymore. She says she couldn't care less. You guys are so flippant with your channel that it's only a matter of time before YouTube gets enough reports on you guys to take any channel that you have away from you. It's really only a matter of time.
The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is one of the most important and secure facilities on Earth. Often referred to as the Doomsday Vault, it is a backup storage facility designed to protect humanity's agricultural future.
That place is fucking trippy, though, if you look at it. It's got, like, weird lights. It's almost like Vulcans could come out of it any minute.
Yeah, maybe, but here's the thing. Doesn't Bill Gates own his own of this?
Yeah, I think he is, and Monsanto is another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they own their own, depositories of unique seeds and genetic materials. I wonder why they're doing that. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious why they'd be doing that. It's to repopulate a new Earth or something.
Listen, we censor ourselves because we want to get the message across without crossing boundaries that were set to protect others.
Yeah, and we do want to be good business people, too. And it's not smart to be dealing in stupidity if you want to be making money on your channel.
Oh, Jason, you poor thing. You think that your channel is a business? You think you're a businessman? Or that either of you are business people? Because I can assure you that you're not. And I can assure you that your channels are not going anywhere anytime soon. They haven't in 7 years. You've gotten banned multiple times. But you think that it's good business to, be respectful on YouTube. Since when? Since when are you either one of you respectful to anyone? Ever. I'll wait.
Inside, over 1 million varieties of crop seeds from all over the world are kept safe, serving as a global safety net in case disaster strikes. The purpose of this vault is to ensure that, in the event of a catastrophic event, whether natural or man-made, such as nuclear wars, pandemics, or climate change, essential plant life can be revived and used to rebuild civilization.
They said that the Anunnaki, when the cataclysms happened, that the Anunnaki had DNA databanks, and they recreated mankind after a great cataclysm.
That's very true. They did say that.
That's said.
So is this Anunnaki-based, you think? I mean, the lighting is really fucking trippy and, like, spacey looking.
They would have something to do with it, sure, because they're experts on this deal, where they, harness the genetics.
How deep do you think that place goes?
1,000 feet under.
Maybe more?
Probably more.
Probably an underground tunnel system?
City.
Yeah.
City.
Yeah, and they all live in there.
This is not conspiracy anything anymore. It is confirmed that there are underground cities basically all over the world. And they're ancient, too. Some of them are fucking so old. You can't really... they don't know, really. Okay.
Nobody knows, really? I just Googled it, and it doesn't look like they're hiding anything. It looks like they're telling you exactly what the purposes of the underground cities are for and where they are located. So what do you mean nobody really knows? Because obviously it's very well known. Google it.
Okay, so like there's entire cities and like high-speed highways deals and all kinds of transportation under the earth. And it's been like this forever, pretty much.
You know, it's the shape of the PlayStation 5.
Ugly.
It looks like a PlayStation 5. Shannon, is there anything other than eating, shitting, and video games that goes on in your life, or is that pretty much it for you? Just those 3 items.
One of the key features of the Svalbard Global Seed Vault is its location. The vault is built into a mountain, 430 feet above sea level, within the Arctic permafrost. This unique location offers a natural refrigeration system that keeps the seeds viable, ensuring that the vault doesn't depend on outside electricity, making it resilient even during global crises.
Yeah, now even Marquis, this is interesting. She says the Anunnaki are real. That's very interesting.
Why do you think our gold reserve is empty? Why do you think they do this with the seeds? They're all preserving it, so when the Anunnaki ask for it, they can just give it to them.
Yeah, definitely Star Trek was based on fringe thinking of the time. And now we're figuring out, wow, holy shit, it might actually be fact.
Oh, something from Star Trek is actually becoming a fact. What would that be exactly? What in Star Trek is true?
Like that there are other races. I mean, they're kind of confirming that there's insectoids and reptilians and greys and Nordics.
And higher consciousness. Think of what Wesley went through with the Traveler.
Yeah. And they're also saying now that that dark energy is probably frozen sunlight.
And then there's the Q. They're very interesting species.
Well, sure. That's like,
You know?
I mean, that's time traveling. Isabella.
All right, Sabella, thank you for the warning, hon.
Okay, I'll play.
All right.
How dare you?
The seeds are stored in individual containers, each with a barcode, protecting them from contamination and environmental changes. This facility is much more than just a storage space. It is a critical tool for preserving biodiversity and agricultural knowledge for future generations. It serves as a high-tech insurance policy, safeguarding the genetic diversity of plants and ensuring that future generations...
More bullshit. Do you know why they're doing this? They want to patent every seed on Earth, so they own the patent to every seed made by God.
I don't know a lot about this topic, so I'm not going to pretend like I do, but I don't think that's what they're doing. I think that they're doing exactly what the video is saying that they're doing and keeping them from dying in the winter. I don't know anything about patenting, but maybe you're right. I have no idea, Rev. No idea, but it sounds a little conspiracy theory to me. I'm not going to lie.
This is the goal of Monsanto. This is the goal of these controllers. Gates Foundation. They want to have intellectual property rights to what God made.
That's true.
Generations can grow the food they need. Number 16. North Brother Island, USA. North Brother Island, located in the East River of New York City, is a place cloaked in mystery and tragedy. The island was once home to Riverside Hospital, a facility dedicated to quarantining individuals infected with diseases like tuberculosis and smallpox. One of its most notorious patients was Mary Mallon, better known as Typhoid Mary. She spent many years isolated on the island after being linked to multiple outbreaks of typhoid fever, forever associating the island with disease and suffering. The Riverside Hospital closed its doors in the 1960s, and since then, nature has gradually overtaken the island, enveloping the dilapidated buildings in vines and vegetation.
I don't really care what these two stunads have to say, but I find that extremely interesting. I can only imagine what that must look like now after having the history that it has. I actually find that extremely interesting, which I didn't think I'd ever find on this channel.
Like, seriously, that is so beautiful. I wonder if there's people on YouTube that has really like gone into it and like seen what's in these buildings.
Yeah.
Shannon, my first question is, why is English so hard for you? It just seems to be a problem for you. Secondly, I'm sure that there are a lot of people who have gone to these places and explored them. All you'd have to do is look it up. Again, Google is your friend, Shannon. Hooked on Phonics is an awesome way to get, talking
That's really
down.
cool. Like, I love places like that, and I love when nature takes over what man built.
There's buildings right in this neighborhood that are...
Yeah.
The Dushney building. My mom was really good friends. His name was Ronnie Dushney, and he played for, Rudy, the movie.
Yeah.
He's like, it was him, pretty much. And his building is totally covered in vines. Like, it's so beautiful.
I know, right?
When vegetation takes over that shit, it's beautiful.
That's true.
The island's dark history doesn't end there. In 1904, the General Slocum steamship disaster claimed the lives of over 1,000 people when the ship caught fire as it passed North Brother Island. The victims' bodies were brought to the hospital for identification and burial, adding to the island's grim reputation. Today, North Brother Island is off limits to the public, managed by the U.S. National Park Service. While access is forbidden, there have been reports of adventurers and urban explorers sneaking onto the island only to be unsettled by its eerie and abandoned atmosphere.
Ah, dude, that answered my question. There are people who snuck on it to look at it.
No shit, Sherlock. Did you really think that someplace like this would exist and people wouldn't want to explore it and look into it more? As interested as you are in it, so is everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. Look at that architecture.
Oh, it's pretty rough.
Oh, yes. Look at that beautiful architecture. Shani, have you ever been to the hood? Have you ever been to a dangerous area before? Because there's places that look just like this and the architecture is garbage. Rev's right, it looks rough.
This is in rough shape, hon.
Oh, but it's beautiful at the same time if you think about it.
I guess so.
I love shit like that.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Non-inhabitable places to live are just so stunning, aren't they, Shan? Aren't they just is it the architecture? Is it the foliage around? Is it the lack of windows? What exactly is beautiful about this? Just asking.
I'm down with the whole, like, dilapidated building shit.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
What is happening right now? Why are we still talking about this one still shot of a broken down building? Ah. She's on something. She has to be.
The island's tragic past and the haunting remnants of its former hospital make it one of New York City's most mysterious and unsettling locations. Number 15, Ghost in the Basement. In 2015, a Reddit user named Juiceman3000 posted a disturbing image that has since...
Juiceman 3000?
What is this, like 1998 on AOL Instant Messenger? Juiceman 3000.
We gotta trust what Juiceman 3000 has to say, yo.
Well, of course you...
Why do you have to make fun of somebody's screen name? What is it to you? Are you kidding me? Weren't you Jason Avocados because you couldn't think of your own name and wanted to be like Nikocado Avocado? Your name is Rev. Okay, you go by Revelation News. Shanny for Christ. They're equally as stupid as that name is, so get over yourself.
Dude, he's a kid on AOL Instant Messenger in 1998. Of course you're going to trust Juiceman 3000. It's a given.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. It's a given, though.
Thank you for all the laughs today.
You're welcome. Good day.
You're having a good day because a week ago she was nightmaring and because of all the horrible names you called her and you made a whole video about it. But now you guys love each other. That will last about 48 hours tops, I would say.
Captivated the internet. The photo revealed a strange door found in an abandoned house in South China. What made the discovery truly unsettling was the eerie handprint on the door, as well as the Fulu talisman hanging above it. These Taoist objects are known for their power to ward off evil spirits, but in this case it raised an unsettling...
Yeah, I need to do more study on Taoism, because I don't know anything.
You want to learn about Taoism together?
It's not that I really want to, but I don't know anything about it.
You know, Bruce Lee knew.
It's funny how I've learned what these two people are like after years of covering them, but that's Reb's way of saying, I'm not interested in this because I don't know anything about it, but Shani is too selfish to change it to anything that Reb would have some input on, so she'll just say, oh, well, I like it, and just ignore the fact that he is not interested and doesn't know anything about this topic. She literally is the most selfish human being I've ever come across in my whole entire life.
About Taoism.
I would think he would.
Settling question. Why was it placed there? Some believe the door concealed a dark secret, a malevolent force trapped behind it. Adding to the mystery is the door's odd...
Wait, is that a Pokeball right there?
What the fuck was that? Oh, God. These two morons just make ridiculous noises for no reason.
I don't know, but I had to do that.
Look, it's a fucking Pokeball right there.
Is it?
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. It's a fucking Pokeball.
Construction. It was locked from the inside, which suggests it might have been sealing something in or keeping something out. The family that once lived in the house refuses to speak about it, further adding to the chilling uncertainty surrounding the door. Could the house be haunted by a restless spirit, or does the talisman signify a more sinister force at work?
Get the fuck out. You just did that, and then it showed the fucking scene from fucking...
Restless spirit?
Oh.
That's why I did that.
Like, this is a scene from, Eyes Wide Shut.
Remove your clothes.
Talismans signify a more sinister force at work. The mystery only grew when the Reddit user who shared the photo suddenly vanished from the platform. What happened to them? The unanswered questions continue to keep this story alive, making it one of the most unsettling mysteries to date. Number 14.
I identify with Pikachu. Because if you mess with me, I'll zap you.
Oh, is that so, Shanny? You assimilate yourself with Pikachu? That's hysterical, coming from a woman that can't even walk down her own block. But you're Pikachu. That's so you.
With electricity.
Her force power is insane, okay?
True.
She can literally channel her energy through a lightsaber and, like, zap, like, a head off. Like, it's insane.
It's like a true story, bro.
It is true. You don't want to mess with it.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's like a true story, huh? That's interesting. That's a very interesting way to look at it. It's fictional. You realize that, right? It's not a true story. It's fiction.
Jason wants to watch the ankle, guys.
I do. Well, I mean, you were discussing stuff after we're off.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Oh, Chantel may still be in Kuwait after new donation laws.
This woman cannot keep herself from checking every step that Chantel makes. Shannon, you are obsessed. You need a hobby, a job, something to take your mind off of Chantel because it's getting creepy at this point. Did you see the amount of excitement that rolled through her body as soon as she saw that Chantel had posted something? Okay.
She wouldn't be the first detained. Ooh.
Oh. Muted? Are we? No, you're not.
No, we're not muted.
Shanny ain't muted.
Come on, garlic bread.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. And I know there's been a lot of speculation, but I wanted to go through. I actually saw the video Sansa did, and it inspired me to look into a little bit more as to what's going on with Kuwait, some policy changes that they're going through. And I wanted to start here because this shows me that Kuwait has not always been very strict and stringent on donations. This is an article from 2021 that shows a Kuwaiti YouTuber raising $1 million in 24 hours. More than that, technically. And I think what happens a lot of times is people take for granted the power of social media until something like this happens. And things like this obviously can spark some concern about misuse. And
oh my god. Dudes. Chantel may be going down, man. Chantel may be going down.
I think so.
Have you ever seen two people who could call themselves Christians but look forward to another person's downfall or possible incarceration or demise of any kind? You're Christians and this is how you treat people, and you don't see that as hypocritical at all, right? Two of the phoniest Christians on the internet. I think it's gross that you even call yourself that, because you love to see people go down.
I don't know if she's gonna be okay right now. Oh no.
Look, if she's still in... I'm not on.
What do you mean? Wait, go back on.
No, it's alright. I'm not adding on this slide.
What do you mean? Oh, I can add it.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a minute. Sorry, I gotta add a mic for the husband. There we go. You're on. Stud muffin.
I love you very much for that.
Thank you, honey.
At this point, I don't see there's any way that she's going to be okay. Here's why. If she didn't get out before the charges were filed, she's stuck there now. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
So if it's more likely she's in Kuwait, she's really fucked.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This is crazy shit, right?
And naturally, there's going to take time for a government to sit down and kind of work out regulations and understand what should and what should not be monitored. But a lot of people have talked about, well, she could never get donations while she was there. She could never have any of these things happen. To be fair, that kind of is a slippery slope. And there actually was a window of time, I believe, if we go back, where Chantal might have had the ability to say she was accepting donations and not have faced any issues. The problem was that time rapidly changed. I want to show this article to you as well. This is an interesting article if you look down at the bottom, because it gives an example of someone that is currently in trouble for accepting donations. It says the man who holds a PhD degree, so it's trying to give you the baseline that it's an educated person, was detained, okay? Detained. Same position Chantal would be in, for allegedly collecting donations. This is identical to what Chantal went through.
Dude, Chantel is so fucked. Like, she's completely and utterly, like, fuck burger right now. She's done, man.
And you're not the judge or the jury. And what makes me so sick about this is even if that was the case and she was going down or going to jail in Kuwait or whatever the hell is going on, I don't know because I don't pay attention to it, Shanny can't be happier about it, but calls herself a Christian woman. How does that work exactly? On what planet?
Like I said, I don't think there's any way she's going to be okay now if she's in Kuwait still.
No, and I don't know how she could possibly recover on YouTube after all this shit went down.
But why did the pause Kuwait?
Oh, she can 100% depend on YouTube and survive on YouTube. I think she'll be just fine because people are going to want to know what actually happened and hope that she actually tells them. She'll be fine on YouTube. She'll probably do better than she has in a long time.
A person say she's fled. Like, she fled.
I don't know why anyone said what they said. We don't know any of the truth.
No.
We're just putting the puzzle together.
Yeah.
WhatsApp by sharing emotional stories and directing contributions to his personal bank account. I mean, that is almost a carbon copy of what Chantal was doing, minus you obviously have to take WhatsApp and put it on a public platform, and then you really could make the case that PayPal does go, or at least is linked to, directly a bank account. And when you look at the way things are handled, all they're concerned with is what the end result is. And that seems to be more and more is the person that is trying to garner sympathy receiving funds for what they're stating. That is when I think we get down to talk a lot about how Chantal was dealing with the cat. This is also another article that discusses it, and I thought this was kind of interesting. If you look kind of at the bottom line there, it basically says the ban covers both public, so go back to Chantal on YouTube, and private fundraising, whether conducted through traditional means or digital platforms.
Like, she was doing this all through the month of Ramadan. She was doing this all through the month of May. She's so fucked.
All of this was illegal.
All of it.
All of it's illegal. So if you're talking individual charges for all of this, you go to jail for life.
I'm going to be totally transparent in saying that I don't know anything about Chantel's legalities, but Rev just wants her to go to jail for life. That's lovely. It's a lovely thing to wish on someone. How would he have felt if someone said that about him all the times he got arrested? Because I'd put a person in jail for the rest of their life for hitting a child before I would ever put someone in jail for life for whatever bullshit this is about, Jason.
For life.
Yeah. Who knew a little fucking kid named Bruce Lee would have kicked Chantel's ass so hard?
I know.
You know? Oh, she's definitely not bringing her hubby over. Canada's not going to allow Salah. Let's just be honest. Canada isn't going to allow Salah. Just, no. That ain't going to happen. Yeah?
No.
Damn it. My chapstick's running out.
Oh, no.
I know. I didn't realize I used this so much. You know what? They're keeping the size of the tube, but they're putting less shit in it.
Of course they are.
You know, I didn't realize I would use it so fast.
I know.
That sucks.
All right. I mean, we'll get that for you.
It is what it is. Chapstick ain't expensive. It's like $2.
Yeah.
Now, someone might have to help me. I'm not sure, and I did try to look up what that WAMD means. But again, payment services is outlined here. To me, talk about PayPal, we have a real easy time understanding that PayPal is a payment service. So this was actually just implemented in May, and it was a comprehensive ban on donations extending beyond just the charitable organizations to include all legal and personal entities. They were obviously...
There was no way that YouTube did not tell their creators in Kuwait about this.
No, they definitely told their creators about this, but Chantel may have kept everything Canadian-based so they'd make more money.
She's too lazy to look at the email.
She's too lazy to do anything, bro.
Yeah.
She's messed up.
Madness.
It's complete madness. and she should have known better, right?
Yeah. So I should have.
Well, happy birthday, Sabella.
Happy birthday to you.
And as I said, go back just a couple years ago, they were okay with a YouTuber taking $1 million plus.
Bro.
What?
This was yet another article.
What is the deal?
They took him... Whoa. Wait.
No. A couple years ago, they were okay with a YouTuber taking $1 million plus in donations.
A YouTuber take $1 million plus?
That's...
Oh, I wish.
All right. For what? A cat? For a cat? Well, for what?
But, dude, getting $1 million super chat is fucking groovy as fuck.
If that happened, that would be amazing. That's such a blessing. There's no...
I'll go into the stock market.
Yeah.
ASAP.
I say we split it 50-50.
There you go.
And I would do mine and you do yours, and we'll have both incomes.
There you go.
Forever you have income.
There you go.
Oh, could someone hook us up with $1 million super chat? We love you so much. That would be insane.
That's just... I know that's probably never going to happen.
No,
so.
no, it won't.
Hell, I'm happy someone gives me $5. I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
This was yet another
Get a job and you'll get more than $5. Imagine that.
article that talks about the personal fundraising through online links.
What's up, Brian Mason? How are you? I hope we entertain you while you're having your night shift, love.
Yes.
And direct solicitations, how it's going to...
90 FM. Soft rock. For your listening pleasure.
The next thing we're playing is Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
You might want to turn that one down, folks.
That was actually funny. I can't believe I'm laughing at anything he says, but it is funny.
Come on, motherfucker.
to be monitored, and how violators will face full legal accountability, okay, but this last line, regardless of their intentions. I think this is important when we talk about how Chantal was going to handle the donations once she said, I don't need them, okay? Oh, I'll give them to Paul's now that I've had the donations. I'll offer to refund them back to the people that donated. This is a very clear understanding that that does not change the initial law that she broke.
So Chantel said that she would give everyone back their money. Is that even possible? You guys would have to tell me because I honestly don't know. Can she even do that? Like, how bad is this legal issue that she's having? Because I really don't understand it.
And then finally here, I just want to talk about how they are making sure, and again, these are all different articles that Chantal...
It wouldn't matter at all if you gave them back. It wouldn't matter at all. You have already broken the law and must pay for breaking the law. This is a Judge Dredd society. Citizen, you are in violation.
Yeah, Chantel, obey the motherfucking law. Or off with thy head.
Salah's family. You know,
Oh, is that because you're such a law-abiding citizen, Shannon? You're going to tell someone else to follow the law when you don't? That's hysterical.
I understand that to a lot of us there's kind of a disconnect between Kuwait, Canada, Kuwait, the U.S., but these are things that are actively going on there, right? Just as we're kind of ingrained in our own political issues, our own laws, they should be as well. And these are all articles that you can just go Google and find. But essentially what's the saying is the term that going out, personal messages, group chats, digital forums, even if motivated by goodwill, will have legal consequences. So this means Chantal's whole concept of, well, I was just trying to help this kitten. That's kind of been her crutch during all of this. If you go back to even the deleted community posts, if trying to help a kitten, I don't want to be right. And I think there's been, to a lot of people, a misunderstanding that no one is sitting there and saying, don't help an animal or don't help anything, human, animal, whatever the case may be, if they need help. What we're saying is, if you're going to try to have others help you, help that person, help that pet, then it needs to be done following the guidelines of your state, your government, your country. That's the problem. I think that's got lost so much, more so recently, with, everything coming out about Paul's Kuwait. And at this point, as I said, what do you believe? What do you not believe? What really matters? Paul's Kuwait is kind of the tipping point of what we've seen with Chantal looking to be held accountable, right? They're the organization that came out. And just as a quick sidebar, everyone has only said, well, it's time for Chantal to be held accountable. She breaks all these laws. She does all these things and she always gets away with it. Now that an organization is holding her accountable, people...
You see how fast that motherfucking dude, Garlic Bread, speaks all the time? He is, but, I really wonder if these people are so high-strung in their normal fucking life.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it must be terrible being with people who's constantly raging all the time.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I don't want to be part of that.
No. No, that's too much.
I know, man.
You don't need all of that.
No. There's nothing special about this video, to tell you the truth. It's just the same fucking shit.
We want to know an update somewhere, something.
Yeah, there's no fucking updates. It's just the same fucking stupid bullshit.
But this woman from Paul's Kuwait said that there would not probably be another update until after Eid. So I wanted to find out when Eid ends. Let's see. Here, where is my phone? Watermelon, please. No consent.
Oh, are we yelling at the cat again for being a cat? What do you want to do? You want to slap her off the table again like you did last time? You abusing little freak.
Absolutely no consent.
Siri, can you please tell me when Eid ends?
It's foodie.
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
Well, if that's Chantel, then what are you? How does one 500-pound woman make fun of another 500-pound woman? Where are we right now? You really find that funny, Shani? Because you are just as huge as that picture.
ChatGPT asks, could you clarify which Eid you're referring to, Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha, and specify the year or location if possible?
Never mind, it's okay. I'm not sure the answer to that question. Thank you and goodbye.
It's foodie, honey.
Here's an answer from ChatGPT.
Please stop.
Look at
Ew.
foodie.
Well, that's a documentary on Chantal Marie Olive Sarraute.
I think she's really an alien, right there.
No, she's that thing from Doctor Who, the Absorbers or whatever.
The Absorbathron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's watch a fucking ankle video.
You know what? I think
Yeah?
we're just going to end this live stream right here, since everything turns to be a nothing burger today.
Okay.
Peace and Maranatha. Have a good night, folks.
We love you very much.
I'm very tired.
This was good.
I think so.
I do too. We have babies that are just beautiful, and they can't hear my mic. That's okay.
They're so soft. They're so cute. They are the Kit Kats.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement.